Hey folks, we're talking about high stakes insurance negotiations. And over the years, I've handled some big cases, and I wanted to share with you what I'd learned and how I used what I've learned in an actual case I handled. It involved a 32-year-old single father who got broadsided by a corporate van while he was riding his motorcycle. It put him in the intensive care unit. He needed 8 operations. He was bedridden for months, and it left him with severely broken legs with profound nerve damage that caused a condition called drop foot, which makes it a real challenge just to pick your foot up to walk. So here's how I handled those negotiations. Number one, you got to invest the time and the money to build a case. One of the first things I did is hire an accident reconstruction expert because I found out the insurance company did exactly that while my guy was laid up in the ICU. His conversations with the defense expert and his investigation of the company's black box from its van revealed the company was completely at fault for the crash. I also met with my client surgeon so I could understand his injuries better. And then I drew up questionnaires, which is a list of questions, yes or no style, for the surgeons to answer so those medical experts could briefly tell about the severity of my client's injuries. But I didn't just tell, I showed. I got a medical illustration that cost $5,000 that powerfully depicted grave injuries in living color. Number two, which is tied to number one, you got to learn who your client is and tell their story. I spent hours and hours with my client where he lived so I could learn who he is and witness some of his suffering firsthand so I could tell it. And here's how I told his story. I sent over 10 letters to the insurance company describing his medical treatment and his human loss, which included graphic pictures taken by hospital staff and videos showing agonizing treatment and his struggle how to relearn to walk. Number three, you got to help the insurance company help your client. That's why I sent all those letters. And it's also why I did an unusual thing. Because of the kind of person my client was, I allowed the insurance company's lawyer to meet with him off the record. It had a major impact. Number four, you got to know the value of your case. Because of all the evidence we gave the insurance company, they asked us for a mediation to try to settle the case before we filed a lawsuit. My client and I had long, honest discussions about the value of his case before that mediation. We knew our settlement goal, we pursued it, and we achieved it. Folks, if you've got a South Carolina accident injury case, be it big or small, and you've got questions, worries, or wonders about it, just call me. I'll answer your questions, and I'm not going to strong arm you to hire me. I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to help you figure out whether you need a lawyer in the first place, and then I'm going to let you make the right decision for you. I thank you for thinking about this with me, and I hope I see you soon.